one of you could be finding your way to your seat. I did forget to announce that as part of the process, we are going to allow a brief Q&A session to answer any questions that you don't believe have been answered from the bio, from Jay. I can speak to anything related to the process, future, how things are going to work a little bit from the UCC perspective. Anyone have questions for Jay?
Yeah. I do have two teenage kids. One is at Walnut Hills High School, and one has graduated from Walnut is at UC right now. The boy is at Walnut, the girl, I should say their names, right? Emmett is the boy, he's at Walnut, and August is the girl, she's at UC. You're welcome.
No other questions for Jane? Unfortunately not. The rules are, and there's rules all over the place, but the Constitution says that you must be 18 years old and a member of the church. So.
The question is, how did I find out about it was posted in an untraditional way on Indeed, and I was just at the time I was just thinking, well, maybe I should get back into pastoral work and just do that again. And I just looked up Indeed, it's like pastor work or whatever it was, and this came up, and I was like, that church is 2 blocks from my house. I literally live on Westbrook Drive. So I'll probably walk here eventually when it's warm. But yeah, so I just was looking for a job as a pastor again. And so I'm not originally from the United Church of Christ tradition, but I had studied it after looking at it and really enjoyed kind of your traditions. So it'll be a little bit of a learning curve, but we're ready.
Where did you go to seminary?
I went at Cincinnati Christian University. It's closed now. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the school. I did my my Master of Divinity there. And one good thing about that school, they gave a pretty rigorous back and forth between different perspectives. So it wasn't just, here's what we believe and this is what you should do. It was like, here are some different ways to think about Scripture and kind of wrestle with that. So it was great. Yeah.
Did everybody get a ballot? Anybody not have a ballot yet?
So the UCC, they have a very specific worksheet that is utilized in stating where, and it's up to the pastor pretty much what he wants to see in the different categories, because for us it makes no difference as a church, but for him it does have a financial impact. So the way it's treated for the IRS.
The question was, do I plan to lead any Bible studies or other things within the church, right? It's kind of open right now, but basically my strengths are pastoral, Bible teaching, connection. So anything that can help the church in that way. So yes, we'll just have to figure out what that looks like and develop it. But yeah, I think my strengths are mostly, I love to be around people. I won't be hiding out in my office. I like to come early for things and just talk. a little bit of a yapper, so, yeah, so you can expect me to be involved and do things that you need, within a limited time, but we'll prioritize it, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Has everybody gotten a ballot and had your ballot collected? All right. I did have a question before service, and that Jane, as he said, comes from a different background than the UCC. And will he be able to serve communion and consecrate the elements? There's two things. First of all, our church in our Constitution says that anyone that the council directs may consecrate the elements. The fact that he has his master's in divinity in the Protestant religion permits him to do that. So that'll happen. But what is also going to happen is that, because he's not from the UCC background, he is going to be working with Terry Lynn, who will show him what to do during the services, how we do things in the UCC church. Not that we shouldn't expect, or maybe he might want to change a few things up, but our basic service will be our basic service. And he will, within a very short period of time, he will be getting licensed by the UCC. So Jim Hill is able to serve, he also will be able to serve. March the 1st, I think, is our next communion, and Terry Lynn will be here. I'm not sure if you're here then or not. He is going to be going away for several weeks to get married. So I'm not sure what all those dates are.
22nd through April 7th, I'll be in Myanmar, Burma, anybody in Myanmar?
So
yeah.
my plans for that day is that he will be liturgist and Terry Lynn will do the service, so you can get all the kind of feel for it firsthand, and then she will work with them and be his mentor for the next year. Other questions? Well, they are off counting, Patrick, you head on to the office. Yeah, we'll get there later. Just wait for them to come back. All right, my friends, I'd like to introduce the next pastor at St. Peter and St.
I do appreciate this. I'm ready to start a new chapter of my life, and hopefully we can create something that you're interested in here, and keep your great traditions going, and do something special. So I'll stick around for a while. If any of you want to talk, or you had questions you didn't want to ask publicly, whatever, I'm free to hang out. And just let me know, give me some insight into the church if you want to, and let me know ways I can help. And at first, there'll be just a lot of adjustments, but, and I just will say too that, so the time I will be away for the marriage in Myanmar will be a 2.5 week period, but once I come back, we'll hit the ground running. I know even now, just kind of getting stuff going and getting to know me and working out all those details, but I promise you the person I'm marrying, when she does eventually get here, she will be a blessing to this church as well. So, yeah, she's a minister, but she also teaches at a Bible college in Yangon, Myanmar. So she's a professor, and she has 2 master's degrees, and she's working on a PhD eventually. So yeah, she's gonna be the better half. So you might be like, oh wait, we should just get her, which but.
All right, so this concludes our time together today. Thank you all for staying around, and I'm so excited for us.
Yeah.